Okay, so we're gonna start with the original Spyro, the first one, even though Spyro 2 is my favorite personally. And this time I'm not going to accidentally skip the cutscene. And it's also going to be a pretty decent volume, thankfully.
Okay, rolling.
It's been peaceful here in the 5 worlds, or is it 6? For a dragon's age, we now have 12,000 treasure, or is it 14,000?
What about this Ganasty Ganok character? Now, I understand he's found a magic spell to turn gems into warriors for his cause.
I'll take that question. Nasty Nork is a simple creature.
Simple?
He has been contained in a remote world and is no threat to the Dragon Kingdom.
No threat?
Besides, he is ugly.
Ugly? That does it!
Huh? Looks like I've got some things to do.
The adventure begins. All right. So, for any who might not be familiar with this game, it's basically kind of like a platformer collectathon. Kind of like Crash Bandicoot, Banjo-Kazooie, stuff like that. Let me make sure that I'm not going to be blocking anything with my camera. Yeah, okay, so I am. So instead, let me put my camera here. So it doesn't block this in case I do pause sometime. So yeah, basically we're a purple dragon. We want to save our dragon friends. And let's see how we do that.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Free 10 dragons in the artisan world, then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about Nasty Nork? I'm going after him.
Find dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
It's pretty convenient. So yeah, basically we touch dragon statues and we turn them back into real dragons. And also, each one that we find like that turns into a saving point if we want to save, I think.
Hi, Spyro.
Or replay the dragon, I guess. I guess now that I think about it, this used to be a saving point in the old PlayStation games. It's not so much in the remastered trilogy. I guess here it's just like replay or whatever. But yeah, so each level has a bunch of gems in it, and that's like the collectathon aspect of it. There's a bunch of other stuff to do as well. Like, you know, when you defeat enemies like this, you also get gems out of them or other stuff. So something that I did in the settings, because this is a remastered trilogy, you have an option to have, you know, the new iterations of the music or the original soundtrack by Stuart Copeland. And I really, really like the original soundtrack. I listened to it in my own free time as well. So I decided to like deliberately use the old soundtrack for it. But yeah. Let's see what else we can do here. Oh yeah, so in terms of moves, if you press, I'm gonna use like PlayStation terminology buttons, right? If you press like the square button, that allows you to kind of like charge like this, you know, chase down enemies and also charge into them. And if you press circle in terms of, you know, PlayStation terminology, you can breathe fire, which is pretty cool. That's a 1-up. And yeah, what I really like about Spyro is just how peaceful and like serene everything looks. And I used to play this game, like the original games on the PlayStation when I was like, since I was like 4 or 5 years old. So there is a lot of nostalgia value for me in this.
Where's Nasty Nork? I'll torch him.
Keep your horns on, Spyro. You have much to learn first. Do you know what the dragonfly following you is doing?
Oh, okay, I tried to adjust the volume on my computer, but that accidentally skipped the cutscene. My bad. I need to learn to stop doing that. Okay, and there's a puzzle here, I think, or rather a secret. Like if you press all of these, a new world door shows up. Yeah, there we go. I'll get into those in later, like to enter different levels. For now, I just want to like grab as much treasure as possible from this area as possible. Or actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, let's get into like a unique level first. So this one is called Stonehill. This is kind of like the loading screen for it. Pretty long, longer than I remembered at least. Maybe it's because it's like the first time loading 11 in the game. Is there a chance that it's stuck? No, okay, there we go. Okay. So the area that we were in before was kind of like a hub world where there isn't really too much danger in it. Whereas this is like, you know, full-blown, you know, stage, right? So here you could, you know, take damage, lose some lives and stuff like that. I think there's something here, yeah. So I've already played these games quite a few times before. I know a lot of the stuff that happens. Nope, I did want to rescue that dragon though. So I'm gonna fall back in here. Let's see what they have to say.
Watch the dragonfly, Spyro. His color indicates his power. When he eats butterflies, he stays strong, like me.
Sure.
Good to know. And I guess we need a key to open this one, so we'll probably find it somewhere else in the level. But yeah, I've played this game quite a lot. When I was young, like the previous iterations of it on the PlayStation 1. Also, let me real quick adjust something on my setup. There we go. So I do know a lot of the stuff in the game, right? This is just kind of like replaying it for fun. I just figured it would be nice to like have something to like unwind to and not have like to constantly like talk over while playing. Could be a nice opportunity like to chat with people as well while playing. And also listen to the music of the game because I think it's pretty nice.
When you free a dragon or step on one of their platforms, you're saving your progress. That could be useful if you run into trouble. Not that you ever run into trouble, Spyro.
I'm not sure about that. Okay. See another chest over there. So essentially in each level, there's a certain amount of gems that you can find. Like for example, if you look at the bottom here, there's 200 gems to find, 4 dragons to rescue, and 1 egg to find. So I'm gonna try to get all of these before leaving the level, just to kind of like perfect it. But sometimes, depending on like unlocks, like depending on like some abilities that you unlock later in the game, we might not be able to like get everything this time. We might need to like progress in the game a little bit to unlock some unique abilities in order to like find everything that we need in this level. We'll see.
After you've freed all the dragons, pass through this fancy vortex thingamajigger. It'll take you back to the artisan home. But first, let me tell you a story.
No thanks. See ya!
Okay. If I remember correctly, yeah, there's a beach down here with some items. There's the key that we needed for that chest earlier. So we could go back there now. Oh. So like those metallic chests need to be charged through, like with our horns, in order to break them. Like we can't break them with just fire, like the other ones. Okay, so we've explored. Now we can go back down the well. Use the key on the chest. There it is. And yeah, if we want to get 100% on this level, that part is necessary. Okay, haven't been in... Have I been in this direction yet? I think so, right? Yeah, I have. Okay. Thankfully, we have a mini-map on the bottom right of the screen. Bottom left, I should say, sorry. Okay, this is a larger area. Ooh, I am dropping a few frames, it seems. I don't know what's causing the game to drop frames at the moment, but thankfully it's not too egregious. Okay, I think we've cleared the floor here. Now let's take this whirlwind up. Rescued Gildas.
Spyro, my friend, how about a hint on gliding?
You bet.
For the longest glide, press the jump button at the top of your jump, and try pressing the action button to drop down mid-flight.
Okay, we found all the dragons on this level. So now we get to test the ability that he just told us about. So like if you jump, and there's like a decent amount of like, you know, air beneath you, you can glide. And we're gonna be able to make it from here to like over there, I guess. There we go. Now let's explore around this area. See what we can find. There's a chest here. And it seems like that thief over there has the egg that we're looking for. So it's just a matter of chasing them down and try to like cut corners. Ah, missed it. So just trying to like cut corners until we're close enough to... Oh, I think there we go. With fire, I think I can reach him. There we go. Okay, let's keep going in the same direction, because I do want to find more of the gems in this level. Where are we now, though? Oh, okay, I see where we are. So we left... Yeah, we left off over here. So now... Oh, there we go. Sometimes there's, like, hidden little Easter eggs that you can do. Like, there's this hidden flower here, and if we burn it, we get a 1-up. So it's pretty fun. Kind of like keeping your eyes peeled for little secrets like that. Are there any more gems around this area? Doesn't seem so. So now... Oh, there's a hidden iron chest here. Okay, let's take the whirlwind back up. By the way, if anyone is currently in the chat who hasn't said hello yet, and you're not too shy, feel free to say hi. I would love to chat with you while playing. And yeah, if you're vegan, leftist, anti-natalist, any of those, I would also really like to know. Okay, there's more gems here. And remember, there's like 200 gems in this level total. So we are nearing... Oh, slid off the rooftop. I guess I need to go back to the whirlwind over there to pick me back up. But yeah, like we already got the egg. We rescued 4 dragons. So now like it's all about just finding the remaining treasure. Or gems or whatever. And we're only 15 short. There's 3 more. Oh yeah, so like red ones are worth 1, green are worth 2, and then blue are worth 5 each. So it's not like we have to find literally like 200 red ones or something like that. There's another 2. There's 4 more. There's another 2. I guess now it's just about finding the remaining 4. I'm not sure that we can jump up on this area of the castle. Yeah, it seems like it's out of bounds. Oh, and I think I see the other gems. Yeah, there's 1. There's 3 actually. So we're missing just 1. So now it's kind of like, you know, just trying to figure out where it is. Although I guess, so something, oh, there it is. I see it over there. There we go, 200. So now we can just safely leave this level because it's like 100% complete. And the exit is right over here. Now, I've already gotten all the gems from this guy. Yeah, it seems so. So basically, like if you repeat enemies, like if, you know, if there are enemies that, you know, give off gems, and like you enter like the level that they're in like a second time or more than that, and you kill them or whatever, instead of getting gems again, which are limited, you get those little like white orbs that show up like next to your you know, next to your like life counter, and if you get enough of those, then eventually you get a 1-up from that. Let's do the level over there now. So I think most of the levels are just like platformers, but once or twice every hub world, there is a unique level that is kind of like a speedway flight level where we have like free flight. And the goal is to try to like tackle down all the obstacles before the timer runs out. And I think each obstacle that we tackle down gives us like an extra time for the timer. So it's about finding like the, you know, the ideal path, right? For example, if we get these like barrels, they each give us like, you know, 3 extra seconds. So now, yeah, so like this is extra 3. And I'm gonna want to find more of the barrels here. Okay, so like the first time is probably not gonna go very well because I don't remember exactly like where, you know, each one is. But this is all about like, you know, trial and error. Trying to figure out like, you know, where to get all the oh, yeah, there's the final one. So we're done with those. Well, let's see how much we can get from these airplanes. Oh. Also, if you fall into the water, it's game over. So, gotta be careful with that. Oh, like that, yeah. I'm still not used to the controls. It's been such a long time since I played it. Let's try again. So this time what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to like follow the trains like counterclockwise. Or I guess, in my case it's clockwise, but like try to follow the tracks like in the direction that is opposite to the one that they're riding in, so that I can reach all of them pretty fast. And from there, I'm gonna try doing the gates now. Those gates that we see here. They each also give 3 seconds each. Let's do that. Also gotta make sure not to get too close to the water. And while I'm already here next to the planes, might as well start tackling them down. So like with each flight level like this, there's 4 categories of like obstacles, and you need to clear all of them like within the same run in order to get like all the gems from the level. And the way you do it is by making sure, you know, you finish it within the time limit. Okay, so this is done. Now we can keep going for the gates. And if I remember correctly, the final category here is chests. But the closest one is over there, and I don't know if we're going to have enough time to do this. So I will have to probably try to like figure out like, or maybe I am going to be able to, because each one gives 3 seconds. Yeah, it seems like we might make it. Oh, almost fell into the water. And 2 more. Okay, we did it. There we go. And that's the level. Managed to get all of them at once. And I don't think there's anything else to do in this level. Like, we just got everything that can be gotten from it. So this one I'll just do quit. And I'll move on to the next level. Okay. And also, just if I want to make sure that like I didn't miss anything in that level, I can go into this guidebook here and see that in Sunny Flight, which is the level that we just found, that we just finished, it says 300 out of 300 and no other objectives. So there we go. And it also says 100%. Now, so there's another level here in this kind of like hedge maze. Let's go do that one. Dark Hollow. Ein says, listening to you is so soothing. Thank you. That's really nice to hear, and it means a lot. And yeah, I mean, this is also, I would say, a pretty soothing game, you know, in terms of the music and like the vibe overall. So I would say that it's a good match to my voice. And I'm glad you're enjoying it. Okay, nothing in this area here. Yeah, so some enemies, rather than just, you know, being able to blast them with fire, sometimes they're going to have like, you know, metal armor. And that metal armor is going to make it so you can't just beat them with fire. Instead, usually if they have metal armor like this, the solution is to just charge at them like this. Okay, so there's a locked chest here, so we're going to need to look for a key. And usually the bigger enemies that don't have like any metal armor to them, you can just beat them with breathing fire. Oh. Like that. Let's rescue this dragon, Albin.
Oh, it's you. I wasn't sure if you'd escape those annoying little creatures. Of course they wouldn't bother me, but here's a hint. Their metal armor is fireproof, but a charge attack will take care of them.
Yep, that's another way to say it. Okay, let's get all the gems here. And keep going. I see that my alarm clock is about to go off, so I'm gonna disable it real quick before it starts ringing on stream. There we go. Okay. So there are two kind of like bonfire stacks here. I think something happens if I light both of them. Maybe not just both of them, maybe there's more around the level. Can't remember at this point. Yeah, let's see what's down here. Oh, so that's a big enemy with armor, but it seems like their butt is not covered. So if I just flame them in the behind, it'll do the trick. I think like if I try to like tackle them head on, nothing is going to work because like big ones are not gonna take any damage from the charge attack. But if I try, yeah, oops. If I try to just flame them like from the front, the metal armor will like nullify it. There's another dragon. Oswin.
Spyro, wanna know a secret? Use the action button when you wanna zoom in and look around.
Oh, your secret's safe with me.
I'm not actually sure what button he's referring to, but I think it's the, like, in terms of PlayStation buttons, I think it's triangle. So yeah, probably this one. Probably not going to be using it very often. Okay. Here's the key for the chest from earlier. And almost missed this gem. Let's see if there's any more here. Don't think so. Oh, almost missed this one too. Good thing I looked. Let's go back to that chest. I think, yeah, it was right here. There we go. Okay, now let's explore the upper area here. Okay, more enemies. And I can glide over to get these gems. And I see that area over there as well, which we can glide to. Like that. So this one, like this thing here, is basically like a 1-up. So I don't think we're gonna really need it. Because like the game is not very difficult in terms of like enemies and like hazards. But oh well. Let's get this one. Might as well just enjoy seeing the number go up over time for the lives counter. Darius.
Big enemies like this Nork with the club cannot be charged, but a quick flame, that should defeat them.
Oh, I mean, that's what we've been doing so far. Alright. This should be all the gems, I think. Yeah, 100 out of 100. So I think this level is complete. Yeah, there we go. So that was a pretty short level. I don't know why the game is dropping so many frames, but I don't think there's anything I can do about it. Okay. So we've already defeated those, so I don't think we're going to get any gems from them. And then there are 2 more areas to go. Let's go down this path. See what happens here. Some treasure. Another dragon. Argus.
Cool flash. Do that again.
The artisan's boss is through a portal behind me. You can challenge him now, if you feel you are ready.
Sure, let's do it. So this is going to be kind of like a boss level. So these enemies are kind of annoying. Like, the dogs here are pretty dangerous. Also, I mean, there's like a maneuver that like the game doesn't really teach you. Like if you press, again, in terms of like PlayStation buttons, like L1 and R1 lets you kind of like side roll like this. And this could be useful against those dogs, I think, but let's see. No, I guess it's not. They still kind of like smack you if you're not careful. Yeah, okay. Gotta be more careful around them. Like that. Oh, jeez. I'm bad at that. I feel like... So, another mechanic in the game is that, like, you know, after you take, like, 3 hits of damage, you're left without like the Firefly companion, Sparx. And Sparx has a couple unique bonuses. First of all, like, you know, if you take a hit when you don't have Sparx next to you, then you lose a life, right? Like, I hope it doesn't happen now, but okay, it did. Because I'm pretty bad at the game. But if you take a hit without Sparx next to you, then you lose a life. But the second thing is that Sparx also helps you like pick up gems from around the area pretty easily, so that you don't have to like walk over the gems like directly. But man, these dogs are really hard to dodge. But yeah, like, so if... I guess I couldn't show that example. And I guess I don't really need to kill those again because we've already gotten the gems from them. So I'm just gonna dodge past them. Move on. But yeah, the color of, you know, the color that Sparx has is an indication of like how many more hits you can take before he's gone. So like yellow is completely healthy, blue is like mid, green is like not healthy, which means like only 1 hit left. And then when you don't have Sparx, then you just don't have like any layer of protection. So I'm not, as you can see, like I already took 2 hits since respawning because I'm not careful. That's fine. There we go. It's fun, like, okay, well, I'll comment on it later. there's a secret here. A couple more enemies. There we go. By the way, if anyone has just entered the chat and is not too shy to say hello. Oh, Wolflint asks, can you heal Sparx? Yes, but I don't think the method to do it is available to me right now. So when I do find it, I will speak about it. You'll see in a moment. Rescued Nevin.
Nasty Nork has put one of his most devious henchmen in charge of the artisan world.
Bring him on! I think I smell a barbecue.
Be careful, Spyro. Toasty has many tricks up his sleeve.
Okay, that's all the dragons for this level. And yeah, I still don't see a way to heal Sparx in this level, so I promise I'll try to remember, like, to explain about it, like, when I see it. But yeah, here's, like, the boss for this area. And the funny thing is, like, the boss of this level is way easier than, like, the enemies leading up to it. Because if you just charge him, like, yeah, there you go. If you just charge them, then, like, they don't really respond before you can hit them. As opposed to these dogs, which have, like, multiple, you know, hit points. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, if anyone who just entered the chat is not too shy, feel free to say hello. I would love to chat with you as I play. And especially if you're vegan, leftist, or anti-natalist, I would love to know. But I think, Wolflink, I think I'm going to have an opportunity to show you now, like, how Sparx can be healed. So sometimes, in most levels, there are going to be, like, harmless animals or critters, you know, walking about. Like these sheep, for example. So if you just kill one of them, little butterflies come out, and Sparx can eat those butterflies in order to heal up. So not the most vegan thing in the world, but that's how it works in this game, I suppose. Okay, now let's go in this direction. Okay, so this is kind of like the end of this hub world, but I see that I'm still missing some gems in this level. I'm curious to see where they are. Oh, there's an enemy here that I haven't cleared. Oh, I guess I've cleared them before because I got like a white gem instead of something else. So where could the missing gems here be? I think I've cleared the maze over there. I don't think there's anything else in the... Oh, okay, yes, there's this area over there that I haven't gone to. And I think there's also a level in it that I haven't gone to. Yeah, there you go.
Hey, Spyro! Press the jump button twice to glide. And don't be afraid.
Afraid? Of what?
Falling from high mountain peaks? Plummeting into prehistoric glaciers?
Oh, that.
Yeah, and that's all the dragons for this hub world. Now let's get these enemies for their gems. There we go. Find all the gems in this area. And I guess the rest are above through this whirlwind. There's 3 more. And this is probably the rest of them. Or at least most of them. I guess the others are on the other side. Yeah, that's probably gotta be... Yeah, there we go. 100 out of 100. And then I think for this hub world, there's only one more stage to do, called Town Square. And these loading screens are longer than I remembered them being. Maybe it's because I have OBS running and like streaming at the same time. Okay. So yeah, like in this stage, for example, these chickens, if, you know, Sparx ever gets low, could flame them to get the butterflies out of them. Nils.
Welcome to Town Square, Spyro. Begin exploring by gliding to that area with the bulls. Use the right stick to get a good look.
Alright. Oh, and I missed a gem here, so I'm gonna pick it up. I'm gonna try not to harm, like, any of the innocent animals to heal up Sparx unless I really, really have to. But of course, big enemies like this who just charge at me and, like, attack. I'm gonna... I mean, both for the treasure and also in self-defense. Oh, so that's probably a danger pit. I'm gonna try to not fall into it. Devlin.
Thanks, Spyro. I had the worst itch on the tip of my wing. Did you know that you get your longest glides by pressing the jump button at the very top of your jump?
I like how the cake says thanks, Spyro. Almost as if like he knew in advance that he was going to be rescued by Spyro. Okay. So there's a thief over there with an egg, but... Oh, and I guess we can glide from over here over there. But yeah, let's get all the treasure here first. I'll get back to that later. There's the exit. Oh yeah, and I guess yellow gems are worth 10 each. That's the first time we've seen one. Alvar.
Spyro, did you see a man dressed in blue running around here? He's a thief, and he's stolen a dragon egg. You've got to track him down and get that egg. Run, run!
Not a fan of seeing that. Okay. Now, before we finish the level, let's glide over that area that we saw the thief in. And that'll probably lead us to the other dragon statue over there. So I think it needs to be like a really tight jump and like really good angle. Let's see if I can do it on the first try. Yeah, didn't manage to. Gonna try to perfect the jump. Oh, maybe I can start from here instead. That'll probably be better. Yeah, that's a lot better. Okay, so now I gotta chase the thief. And I'm gonna skip some of the gems if needed for that. I'll come back for them later. Oh, I don't know why I thought the thief would jump over to this area, but so where are they now? Oh, there they are. Oh, where'd they go? Where'd the thief go? Oh well, okay, I guess I have no choice anyway but to like go in this direction. Get back up there. Oh, and they're back there, I guess, yeah. So, let's try to glide back from here. This time I'm gonna try to cut corners. There we go. Okay, let's go back for those gems that I missed, and also some treasure here. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I think this area is clear, so let's go back there. Get everything here. And yeah, now we should be able to glide from here to there, and that should be the rest of the treasure for this level. Let's rescue the dragon first. Thor.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. You can always track your progress by accessing the guidebook through the pause menu.
Alright, all dragons found for this level. And so there's a unique kind of chest here, where I think we just need to keep flaming it. Like, because if you just flame it once, you can see that it like starts spinning fast and then stops spinning. But if you just, and like also if you try to charge it, like nothing happens. So I think the solution is just to like flame it a few times and then it just spins too fast and breaks. But yeah, that's the level complete. Let's return home. Hey, welcome to the chat, Zombie Physiart. I hope I say that right. Do you mean to say, so you're saying like I know this one? Do you mean to say that like you know Spyro the Dragon? Like the game that I'm playing? Oops. That's what I like run into walls when I look at chat. Oh, it says no. I mean I know you. Oh, okay. Are you from like? So I have a hard time. Oh wait.
Busy rescuing dragons, Spyro.
Okay, before I continue with this dialogue, so I'm having a hard time remembering names. Are you from YouTube or Reddit, or where do you know me from?
You may travel to the Peacekeeper's world if you like. Are you ready to go?
Yeah, let's go. I'm trying to remember where the name is from. Zombie Physiart. Again, I'm really bad with names, so you'll have to forgive me for not recognizing you. You sent me, Zombie says, you sent me a story you wrote once about indoctrination. Can you be more specific? And like, where have we talked? And do you mean like the story Rain Dance that I sometimes work on? Rescued Titan.
Welcome to Peacekeepers. Look how our treasure has been stolen and turned against us. Please, recover our treasure, Spyro.
Collect treasure. Got it.
But yeah, if you could give me like a few more pointers as to like where we spoke before, that would be helpful. So you're saying it was a script for a visual novel, if I remember correctly? Yes. So like there's this story that I sometimes work on called Rain Dance, and it's very possible that I've like, I mean, not only possible, but like it makes sense that I've shared it with some people on the internet before. But do you remember like where we started talking, like where we met, where I shared with you like about the story? On Discord. What's your I mean, I guess you don't have to write it here in chat because that would be like a privacy thing, but can you send me a message on Discord right, for a moment, just so like I kind of like jog my memory a little bit? Trying to remember Zombie Physiart. It must have been a while ago. And let me quickly open Discord real quick so I don't miss it. Let's see. Give me just a moment. Gonna send a couple messages. Okay, so I guess, yeah, I don't see a message from you right now, so I guess might come later. I don't know. Yeah. Let's rescue this dragon Magnus.
Hey, Spyro. Sparx the Dragonfly has been doing a good job protecting you. Make sure to keep him strong by feeding him lots of butterfly.
Okay, so you're saying on Discord it's zombified. Let me see if I can, wait. Let me pause real quick. And also respond to a message. Zombified. Oh yeah, there you go. Okay, yeah, now I remember. We probably met on one of the vegan discords, right? That makes sense. Okay, now I remember. Man, it has been a little while, I think. And I guess that's why it was so difficult for me to like remember. But yeah. And yeah, thank you for sending a message there. So to like jog my memory. Yeah, we'll get to this level in a moment. Just want to clear this hub world first. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, okay. That was a weird glitch. Yeah, so I'm curious, how did you run into the stream? That's a pretty funny coincidence. Let's see. Okay, so this is a... Okay, so it has no lock, but we can't also open it, so probably... I can't remember how you open this. Oh, you know what? Okay, that makes sense. There's another one here. Probably have to use the cannons to unlock. Zombie says, I typed vegan in the search bar, you have the vegan tag. Yes, I definitely do. So I'm glad to see that it works. Okay, yeah, that's how you destroy those chests. And then I assume the distance is just going to be automated. Yeah, there we go. I guess it's just kind of scripted in this sense. Okay, cool. I'm really glad to to hear that the vegan tag is grabbing new people. Thank you for sharing about that. And where might the rest? Oh yeah, and I guess yeah. There's a big target on this area, so I assume that it blast with this cannon. There we go. There's more gems, and there's even more gems. Then, okay, so this sends us back to where we came from, but I see that I missed a few gems there. So I'm gonna remember that there's 3 missing over there. But first, let's explore this area. There's a thief here. Oh. Also, key. But I don't remember seeing a locked chest. How do I... Okay. I think if I just... Ah. That's annoying. There we go. Rescued Gunner.
Well done, Spyro. Keep up the good work, and I know you'll fulfill your destiny.
Destiny? I just want to kick some...
Just toast those enemies and collect the treasure.
Yeah, there we go. Zombie says, or asks, are you still working on the story? When I read it, you only had episode 1. So I haven't worked on it too much since then, you know, lacking motivation and all. But now that I'm doing some content on Twitch and on YouTube, I am considering starting to like work on it more seriously. Perhaps, you know, stream like my process of working on it. And maybe even... Uh-oh, I think I'm gonna die here. Okay, barely made it. Let's unfortunately kill some poor rabbits to restore Sparx. Oh, and sometimes you get like a blue butterfly like this, which not only gives you like an extra life, but also restores Sparx to like completely full. But yeah, I haven't worked on the story a lot since then, but I am considering getting back to it soon. I think it could be fun, you know, to sometimes have some kind of like, you know, to like share maybe the creative process with the audience, to get like feedback and ideas and stuff like that. Rather than make it like my story, it could be kind of like a like there could be more like, you know, community made input to it. Do you think that's something like you would enjoy, for example? Okay, wait, there's 3 gems missing. Not sure where to find them. So something that you... Oh, and I guess it's the 3 that I missed before. Makes sense. There we go. 200. That should be 100% of the level, yes. So now, I just want to find the separate other levels. dry canyon. But yeah, do you think that like turning it into some kind of like community project like that, where like people can suggest like ideas and changes and stuff, do you think that could like work? I have to think. Zombie says I have to think about that. Sure, take your time. Okay. Is there anything behind here? No. If I was the designer of this game, I would have hid something behind here for extra observant players. Oh, there's another thief. See if I can cut corners. Oh, ran into a cactus there, and wasn't enough. There we go. Okay. Oh, controls. Did I miss anything here? I don't think so. Okay. And let's do these. Oh. Rescue you. Conan.
What? Huh? Oh. Thank you for releasing me, Spyro.
Oh, I guess you don't have much else to say. That's fine. I think I can climb here, right? Yeah. Those are like steps. Oh. Then I can glide over there. And there's more stuff there, yeah. Let's do that first. Is there anything here behind the steps? No. I guess that does lead me to like a bigger area. So I'll have to go back afterwards. Okay. It's funny that it did kind of like the whistle sound as they fell off the cliff. Okay, let's see. There's a room here. Let's go to that real quick. Ivor. Or Ivor, I don't know.
Is that you, Spyro? Are you the young dragon I've been hearing so much about? Ever since you were a wee puff of smoke, we've known,
You've known...
I forget.
Alright. Let's see. Okay. So there's a bunch of stuff on that island over there. It seems like there's a locked chest in it, so still need to find a key before I go there. Okay. Oh, and I guess this takes us back to the original area. Oh. If I remember correctly, you gotta stay away from that as it pops, otherwise you take damage. I guess I could show it, right? Like, just for the sake of the stream. Like, if I torch this and I stay close to it, I take damage from it. Okay, so I guess this is the point you glide towards that island from, but I still need to find a key first. Oh, didn't even realize. Okay, Sparx is not doing well. So I gotta keep an eye on that. Oh, there's more there. It's a larger level than I remembered. Wait.
Dry Canyon rewards good gliders. You are a good glider, eh, Spyro?
I was born to glide.
Zombie says, my initial intuitive reaction is that I probably would not decide to watch that kind of content, but we have to consider that I would not decide to watch someone play Spyro the Dragon either. My reason to watch is disconnected from the exact content. I assume what you mean to say by that is that like the reason you're watching is particularly like because I'm vegan or something, like since you searched the vegan tag. Like the presence of like a vegan, you know, streamer is like what makes it. Oh, almost took damage there. Didn't realize there was an opening in the walls. Okay, still haven't found a key yet. This is the end of the level. We're gonna have to go back a bit. Can I even go up here? I guess not. Oh, okay, so I think we have to, oh yeah, we have to glide from here, I guess over there. And this might be where the key is, if I had to guess. Maybe not? Oh, you know what? No, I guess not. Is there anywhere from here that I can glide to that seems worth it? Doesn't seem so, seems weird. This is kind of like an anticlimactic ending to this branching path, I guess. Okay, let's deal with these enemies first. Okay. Zombie says, yeah, somewhat. I think what matters is if you can make it work and make it interesting. Yeah, that's a good point. And Wolfland says, it's nice listening to someone with similar views. Doesn't happen too often IRL. Yes. I mean, I agree. And like, what, you know, the main I probably mentioned this in some of the previous streams, but the main reason that I decided to do this, like to start streaming video games and other stuff, is that I have, you know, I have my own favorite streamers and like YouTubers and stuff like that, right? But it's really annoying, you know, when I'm trying to like relax, you know, to their content, and all of a sudden, like out of nowhere, they just mention really sad stuff like, you know, animal products or other exploitation as if it's nothing. Okay, so I see the key is over there. So I think that's where I was looking to glide to. But yeah, like I figured it really sucks, you know, to have the wind knocked out of my sails whenever I try to relax, like by listening to like content like this. So why not make, you know, similar content like that, but in a way that is like more, I guess, more pleasant for vegans to tune into, right? And there we go. Maximus.
Incredible glide, Spyro. I thought I'd be stuck here forever with those ugly vultures standing on my head. Those birds might look tough, but they're pretty tasty. Flame broiled with a pinch of salt.
Not a fan of that. Okay, so all dragons found. I guess now I just need to go to that big island that I saw earlier. I don't think I can make it from here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to loop back around again. But yeah, actually, I should say that I didn't come up with that idea alone to like make casual content for this kind of like more welcoming and like more of a safe space for vegans. I didn't come up with that idea alone. Rather, my favorite channel on YouTube, run by who's like, you know, made by like a good friend of mine. I might as well say the channel. So like, if you search on YouTube for Tofu Dog, you'll see that they make mostly videos surrounding like activism, like outreach, and also some like video essays regarding veganism and antinatalism. But slightly like if you scroll down in their video history, they have a few videos where they played Stardew Valley in a vegan manner. And I remember just feeling so happy when I saw that, because like in my mind I was like, oh my gosh, like finally like someone who plays video games like tries their best to refrain from exploitation. Yes, Zombie, Tofu Dog. I recommend you search that that name on YouTube. So essentially, like, you know, I saw that Stardew Valley playthrough by them, where they played vegan, and I just got really inspired to start making like vegan gaming content like that. And if you look at my YouTube videos, like my channel on YouTube is the same name, Silcourt. I guess I should make a section about it, like in the About section here, right? At some point. But you'll see that I started playing Stardew Valley there as well, and also in every description for every video that I do on YouTube, I also add in the description kind of like oh yeah, like my biggest inspiration is by this person. Zombie says she was on vegan, of course. I know that one. First YouTube result is on vegan, of course. That's weird. Is that true? Let me look that up. Let's see. Well, I mean, it might be the case. Like when I type, let's see. I'm looking on YouTube right now. I mean, when I search tofu dog, I don't see like a vegan, of course, video about it. I just see like tofu dog's videos. It could be that because you are tuned into to vegan, of course, a lot. That's why like you get a recommendation, you know, for tofu dog like filtered through that, right? So that might be it. Wolfman says, yeah, YouTube showed me your Stardew video first. I've also checked out Tofu Dog and really liked the channel. Awesome. That's really nice to hear. And also, I just realized it's funny how, like, you know, even though I was standing still, like, the enemy still managed to miss me. Let's see. And yeah, Zombie says, yeah, maybe it's the algorithm stuff. Makes sense to me. But yeah. Let's go to this level, Clifftown. And I think after this, after we finish all the stages in this hub world, and I guess deal with the boss of this area, I think I'll probably end the stream there. But I'm not sure. I feel like I am getting a little bit tired. We'll see how tired I feel by the boss of this area. Zombie says I'm gonna go play some games. All right, have fun. Thanks for tuning into the stream and for chatting. Really glad to see you here. Oh, also, by the way, if you want to get a notification when I go live, feel free to join the Discord server. You can see... Oh, you're saying I'm going to be back later if you keep on streaming? So I don't know how much longer I'm going to stream for today. I do feel a little bit tired, but we'll see. But yeah, if you want to tune in the future, right below the stream itself in the About section, there's a link to my Discord server. And you can pick a role there that notifies when I go live if you want that. Zombie says, I wish the best for you and keep working on the story and stuff. I will. I think eventually, you know, I'm currently just waiting for like the motivation for it to come back, but I certainly will at some point. And thank you for the encouragement. Where's the server again? If you look below the stream, you'll see in the About section a button that says Discord. Click here. Should send you an invite to the Discord server. Okay. How do I... Okay, I'm just gonna need to chase and cut corners. Although I'm not turning fast enough. Maybe if I try the other way around. Let's see. Oh, it seems like, for some reason, it seems like my right turns are a lot tighter than the left turns. Maybe it's something to do with my controller, I'm not sure. Zombie says, okay, got it, bye. All right, glad you found it. And see you soon. Thanks for coming in. Rescued Halvor.
How's a dragon supposed to flame metal armor anyway?
Remember, Spyro, flame won't work on metal, but charging with your horns, that should do the trick.
See, that almost sounds completely counterintuitive to me. Like, I would imagine that flaming metal, like to heat up the enemies wearing it, would be more effective than trying to like ram it with your horns. Like trying to ram metal with your horns sounds pretty painful. Yeah, for some reason it seems like my left turns are a lot more blunt than my right turns. I wonder if it's something to do with my controller. Okay, now it doesn't seem to be too blunt. Oh well, that was weird. Okay, so now I don't have Sparx with me. And, you know, I figured it might be a fun idea to, like, in order to make the game just a little bit more vegan, just not go for, like, helpless animals to restore Sparx. And see how, like, because otherwise, I'm just gonna, like, if we look at the amount of lives that I have right now, I have 14. And, like, if I just keep, you know, killing those little animals in order to restore Sparx, I'm probably not gonna, like, lose a lot of lives in the game. So this might be a fun little challenge to play with. Like, let's see how far I can get, like, and, like, how many lives I can accumulate without killing animals to restore Sparx. That's a fun idea. Although it also means, unfortunately, that like when I don't have Sparx, I'm gonna have to like deliberately like touch each gem separately. Whereas if I have Sparx with me, he kind of like helps with that. Like he helps pick them up from afar. Did I already take the gem from this spot? I guess so. Man, I wish I came up with the idea for the vegan challenge in this case earlier, but hindsight's 2020. There's the end of the level. There's still a lot to achieve here. Rescued Enzo.
Hey, what's on the other side of that river?
Why don't you glide there and find out?
Guess I'll do that. So yeah. First, let me quickly restore something here. No, not this. There we go. Okay. Before I glide to the other, yeah, I guess I will do the other side of the river first, and then I'll go to the other stuff. Oh, I think I'm gonna make it. Yeah, okay, just barely made it. So yeah, as you can see, now that I don't have Sparx, I'm kind of like slowing down, having to pick up each gem separately. But I guess that's part of the challenge. And I mean, I guess I could just, you know, deliberately lose a life here to just kind of restore Sparx by default by respawning. But I am curious to see like how far I can go and like how many lives I can accumulate otherwise, like without it. Almost got hit by that one. All right, let's rescue you, Marco.
You've reached the highest point in Clifftown. You can get to almost anywhere from here. If I were you, I'd use that whirlwind over there.
Okay, good to know. Oh, okay, so now that kind of unlocked this option here to like get up to the back to the cliff without having to climb that entire building. So now let's just make sure we got everything here. And I don't see anything else in this side of the level. So let's get these. I think we'll have to glide from above to get to the top of that building. Yeah, I think I can get from here to there. Let's see. Oh, okay, I'm gonna land here. That's good enough. And if I remember correctly, yeah, I think if I remember correctly from like playing this game in the past, there are some gems on the back side of that building over there. You just have to glide. Yeah, there we go. Oh, and I guess purple gems are worth 25, which we haven't encountered before. Another downside of not having Sparx is that if you're lost, like if you're missing just like 1 or 2 gems by the end of the level, and you're having a hard time like figuring out where they are, you can press on one of the joystick buttons in order for Sparx to like guide you to it. So now that we don't have Sparx, like that's just not gonna work. I'm gonna have to like find all of the gems myself. Oh, and nice to see that this whirlwind is now unlocked. Save me some time climbing. Let's get the gems here. And I guess, so there's, I guess the one thing left to do here is, yeah, there's this rocket over there. Yeah, I'm gonna glide from the top, and I think the rocket is going to open this chest. It's like reinforced chest. Let's see. If I glide from here, I should make it. There we go. Now that rocket should open it. There we go. And there we go. That should be the entire level. Yes, sweet. Let's return home. By the way, if anyone new is in the chat and you're not too shy, feel free to say hello. I would love to chat with you while playing. And especially if you're vegan, leftist, or anti-natalist, I would really love to know. Oh, I forgot to look at the name of the level that we're entering. Oh, Dr. Shep. Okay, so I guess that's the boss. But I haven't even gone through the other levels in this area. So I definitely won't stop just after like beating this boss. I will clear out the entire that entire homeworld and all the levels associated with it. Oh, funny that they just charged off the cliff while I wasn't looking. Yeah, it's funny. Like they just keep charging. Oh. Almost died there. Yeah, there we go. Sometimes the camera angles can be the worst enemy. Okay. I'm gonna be careful not to lose a life here. There we go. There's a key. Oh. This is probably how you get to it, right? Yeah, seems like it. Oh, and there's an island over there. Also, I have to say, this like eclipse in the distance is pretty cool. But yeah, let's get up here again. And yeah, there's a 25 gem over there. Barely made it. And I guess I can also make it over there, right? Might as well continue with the level as normal though, because there might be another opening to that area with the enemy over there. Rescue Trondo.
Dr. Shemp thinks he's so cool. You don't know what it's been like listening to him over and over. But I tell you one thing, he should watch his back.
I guess that's a hint. Wolfland says, Prince of Persia Sands of Time has the worst camera angle of any game that I've played. I bet that's frustrating. Like, I imagine that, you know, playing that game for a while, you've lost your fair share of progress as a result of that. Like, dealing with damage that you wouldn't have taken otherwise. Okay, now we could probably need to go back from the front. Yeah, I can imagine. I've had my fair share of issues like that in other games. Okay, so there's the boss. And if what the dragon over there said is anything to go by, we should probably try to flame this guy from the behind. Like that. Is that TOS? That butt? Like that? I don't know. Almost fell into the... I was about to say water, but that doesn't seem like water. That seems a lot more dangerous than water. Probably goop or something like that. Okay, are you? Aha. Okay, so while he spins, I gotta try to flame him. There we go. Yeah, I'm not sure that the butt that we're seeing here is compliant with the terms of service. Are there any gems around? Seems not. Okay, what's your attack this time? Aha, it's a sweep. Ooh, okay, gotta be quick about it. I think if I just jump. Yeah, there we go. And there's the locked chest. 25, which is exactly what we're missing. That should be 100%. Yes. Okay, thankfully, managed to get through this entire level without Sparx at all. You know, oh. Should have not said anything. That's what I get for bragging, I guess. Oh, and I guess I gotta fight him again. For some reason. Yeah. Hubris is the worst man killer. Okay, I got it. There we go. Yeah, that's true. I mean, the upside of dying there by accident is that I have Sparx now. Oh, yeah, I forgot that I need to jump. My bad. There we go. Okay. Well, I have one level of Sparx, at the very least. Let's see, how many more levels are there in this area? I think there's one more regular level and one more flight level. And I think one of the regular levels is down here. Yeah, Ice Cavern. And if memory serves me right, it's a pretty long one. Wolfland says, you seem to play a lot better without Sparx. Yeah, it's kind of like, it's almost kind of like reverse psychology, right? Like, when I know that like I need to be careful, then I just play extra careful. And when I don't, and when I have Sparx, I'm kind of like a lot more complacent. Or negligent, I should say. Okay. So yeah, this is a pretty large level. Kind of like spread around. But thankfully it is pretty linear, so it's not going to get too confusing. Ulrich.
Word of caution, little one. Wait until you grow big, like me, before charging those large enemies.
I mean, sure, this is kind of like just repeated tips at this point. We already know that, like, with the large enemies, we should just flame them rather than charge. Almost took damage there. By the way, fun fact. If you've ever watched... you might have heard it already, but like... If you've ever watched The Amanda Show on Nickelodeon, like almost a couple of decades ago, you might recognize this melody that plays in this level. That's because Stuart Copeland, the drummer of The Police, made both of these. He made both the Spyro soundtracks and also the theme song for The Amanda Show. So next time the melody... oh, I think we need to charge those in order to knock them off the poles. Yeah, there you go. Next time the melody comes up, I'll stay quiet so you can hear it.
Spyro, some big Norks up ahead are wearing armor. And in the ice cave, armor can make their feet very slippery.
Alright, thanks. Can you hear it? Manda show. And yeah, Stuart Copeland is the drummer of The Police. The same band that made the song Roxanne, like one of the more popular ones. I mean, also, if you've watched the Good Burger movie, also from Nickelodeon, if you watched the Good Burger at Nickelodeon, like 20 years ago, or maybe even more than that at this point, he also made the soundtrack for that. Oh hey, Ply, welcome back. Still need to play through Spyro 1 and 3. Ply says, I still need to play through Spyro 1 and 3. See, it seems like you and I share Spyro 2 as the favorite out of the three, right? Spyro 2 is definitely my favorite, but I figured for the channel I would play them chronologically. So we started with the first one today. Okay, no more gems here. Fly says that was the one I had in my childhood. I think Spyro 2 is the one I had first as well, and because I liked it so much, later my family got me Spyro 3 as well. So like my order of playing them was like Spyro 2, then Spyro 3, and then 1. Which, by the way, same with Crash Bandicoot. So for some reason, I got Crash Bandicoot 2 first, then Crash Bandicoot 3, and then 1. In fact, now that I think about it, I don't think I even had Crash Bandicoot 1. I think I only played it at my cousin's place. But I don't remember at this point. Rescued Ragnar.
You've done well, Spyro. Some dragons thought you weren't ready, but I knew they were wrong.
I'm ready, all right. Ready for what?
Whatever. Okay, so there's this area here, but I feel like I feel like I missed some areas before. I guess I'll go back to them later. There's the end of the level. Don't want to go there yet. Oh, there goes Sparx. There's a 1-up. There's like 3 1-ups over there. I guess I'll need to find a way to get to those. Let's see. Okay, so there's the end of the level. There's another dragon.
Thanks for freeing me, Spyro. And now, where was I?
Oh, my bad. Ply says, and then I got the Reignited stuff and also played 2 so far. So like after getting the Reignited trilogy, you started off with oh, I guess the end of the level was there all along. But yeah, like you got the Reignited trilogy and like deliberately decided to play the second one first because of like nostalgia, rather than like go chronologically. Okay, so that section is cleared. I guess now we need to figure out a way to get to the higher islands over there. Like there's this key over here. I guess I need to go back up. Ply says, I tried to play it in Norwegian to learn the language a bit more. Interesting. I imagine that the voice acting in like other languages is probably not up to par with the original, right? Like with English. You know, I'm curious to see what languages are available here. Oh, I guess it doesn't even give me options to like change to other languages. Oh well. Oops. Okay, so I think from here I should be able to glide to the key. Let's do that. There we go. Now back here. Ply says, Norwegian actually sounds quite cool. I think you would need to change that somewhere else. I can do that in the middle of the game. Makes sense. Maybe you could edit, like maybe in some of the files, or maybe in the main menu. It gives you the option. Although I don't seem to remember seeing it there. Okay, so now, how do I get up to the highest islands? Maybe through here? Oh, well, there's the chest with a key. Like the lock chest. Ply asks, are you playing on Switch? No, I'm playing on PC. There we go, level complete. Now I guess we can glide from here to cut some distance. I'm playing on PC. And thankfully on PC, you can like, it's 1080p 60 frames per second. Whereas on Switch, I think it's 720p 30 frames per second. So I wanted it to look better on stream. Wolflint says, if this is on Steam, then you can probably change it in the game properties. You mean like the languages? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's a good point. That might be it. Okay, so I think now we only have a flying level left. It's probably over there, if I had to guess. Oh, I guess not. Is there even another level here? Guidebook. I guess it wouldn't show me unless I discovered it. But I seem to, but I think every world, like every home world, has a flying level. Oh, almost fell into the goop again. Okay, so we did Dry Canyon. We did Cliff Town. We did Ice Cavern, which is like down there. So where's the final one? We did Dr. Shamp, which is the boss. Maybe. Oh, duh, it's here. There we go. Night Flight. Okay. So, pretty obvious that I think we should start with the rings here. Just go through all of them. See where it takes us. Okay, I think right after that, we'll do the chests. Seems to be pretty linear. That's all the chests. Okay, it seems like this level is far more linear than the previous one. It's practically like giving us the solution, like where we should go each time. Okay, and now lighthouses. I guess need to fire them up. I think this one should be next. Oh man, but it's really tight in terms of time. Yeah, I don't know what I could have done better there. I guess there is a different order to go. Oh, let's try it. Still definitely think we should start with the rings. Makes a lot of sense. Could try to cut corners a little bit. And again, it just seems like the chests are lined up perfectly to like be the next step. And then how can it not be the case? Like, it just seems like I'm doing the same steps over and over. I mean, I could try to like weave in and out of like different types of obstacles, but I think that's... I have a feeling that that's just gonna end up like wasting more time. Okay, so maybe, yeah, I think maybe I just need to like cut corners like this. Compared to previously. Okay, yeah, this already seems a lot better. Wait, where's the... Oh, okay, I see it. Come on, make it, make it, make it! Ah! Man, the timing here is really unforgiving. I don't remember it being so difficult, like in the past. Okay, just gonna try to cut corners as much as possible. Okay, that's gonna be a fail. I'm gonna restart that. Ply says, maybe the last 3 lighthouses in a different order, but I didn't quite see where they are in 3D. That makes sense, yeah. I guess I will try a different order this time. Unless I see that I have like, you know, surplus time compared to previously, somehow. Oh, that's gonna be bad. I think I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm just gonna restart. Like, if you touch the floor, you just stop flying. Pretty unfortunate. Okay, let's gonna try again. You know, what if I do this? No, that spends way more time than I thought. Let's retry. Try to like weave it in, but it just makes me miss the ring. I think that ended up costing me a few seconds. Let's see if we can still make it. Like, maybe if we do actually reorder the lighthouses, it gives enough time. Okay. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think this is the correct order to go in. Okay, yeah, seems like we got it. Sweet. Now we can quit. It's funny that like this level ended up being way harder than the boss of this homeworld. It's almost as if like this flight level ended up being like the actual boss. So I think let's take the hot air balloon to the next homeworld.
I can't believe how fast you found so much stolen top aboard.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Crafter's World if you're ready.
accidentally skip that, but that's okay. Let's go to Magic Crafters. Zoned out there for a moment while waiting for the loading screen to finish. Alright. So this is actually my favorite homeworld in this entire game. But I think we'll get to explore it next time. Or not necessarily next stream. I'm not sure that I will necessarily like play Spyro again next stream. But sometime soon, I think. But yeah, for now, I think it would be a good opportunity. Okay, first for the YouTube audience, let's end this properly with the, traditional send-off. Thanks for watching. Stay mindful, eat fruit, and don't multiply. Peace.